Hello everybody and welcome back to Terraria. As you can probably tell, I've made a few changes since last time I played this. I actually literally just got this like a couple minutes ago while I was setting up. I dug deeper, dug out a second area down below. I don't remember if I did that before, but I certainly filled it out now. I've sorted all of my inventory. Yeah, I got kind of distracted while I was setting up. One of the places I was gonna share my stream announcement had a conversation going that I immediately locked into for a second. But yeah, I spread out my inventory down here. I was gonna spread it across both sides, but at the moment, I only need like one chest from each set, except like this one that I've split into 3 different groups for the moment. And the main reason I did that was because I only had one gold chest left, and I didn't just want a bunch of wooden chests in here. I might change the chest types later. I don't know. But yeah, and then I moved some of my crafting stuff around. I only have one steel door down here. I need to get more iron or tungsten or whatever it is. But yeah, things are progressing. You may also notice we have a new vendor over here. Stezom. I didn't even notice that name. I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, he's a goblin tinkerer. He's got some special stuff, including rocket boots and the Tinkerer's Workshop, which allows the combining of certain accessories. I got the rocket boots, combined them with my running boots, and now I have Spectre boots, which have the abilities of both. So you can see me running, but also I can do this now. And then float with my carpet. It's quite the potent combination. I'm a little surprised. I don't think I've ever found one of those carpets before, but here I am. I also got myself this Batwing, which is really slow, but hits decently hard. I'm hoping it'll help with the Eater of Worlds. It certainly helps a little bit with certain enemies, though this and the Blaster have still proven to be my main weapons. What else? I went to a tree farm world and just mined all of the wood that I could find. I need to pull this out before I forget. And last but not least, I started my Hellevator, which is what this is here. Now, what is a Hellevator? Well, it's kind of exactly what it sounds like. Not a horrifying elevator out of the Tower of Terror, but an elevator to this game's version of hell. Simply called the Underworld. And that's going to be our first destination. So how are you doing, Faceless? Anyone else that might be watching this? I need to mine up a bunch of this stuff around here, actually. I might be able to make doors and such out of all that. Oh yeah, here's something really funny that I found while I was digging that. This thing, though it looks slightly emptied now, it was perfectly filled with water before. The only reason it's been slightly emptied is because I accidentally opened the door at one point. But the water was perfectly level at the top. It was really funny to just see it by itself like that, all flooded for no apparent reason. I went in through the top to loot it. So one of the challenges you will likely encounter while digging an elevator is having to go down through a pool of lava, which I did. You can see that right there. There's a lava flow here running off this obsidian. I had to use some water to make this obsidian layer and then dig down through it using more water to create a hole. Kind of the same right here. Could have sworn I placed down torches here. Oh, I guess it would make sense that I didn't. That's really effective for clearing those out. Yeah, I got really lucky with the Goblin Tinkerer, because you have to find him at random anywhere in the cavern level of the entire map. And then you have to rescue him and have a place for him at your house. I didn't have a place for him at my house yet, but I built one for him really quick. Why did I put that torch there? I was blinded and I didn't even notice. But yeah, I found him while I was digging the elevator. So that was kind of lucky. I've had some playthroughs where it took a really long time to find that guy. And this took a really long time to get all the water I needed to make this pit. But not much further down. We are now in the depths, the underworld, Terraria's version of hell. And you might notice my face is dark. That's because I'm currently wearing an obsidian skull, which grants immunity to fire blocks. Not lava, just blocks. A very important distinction. Also, the vine rope. I had over 1,000 of this stuff before, and it took nearly all of it to make this vine. So that's where the vine book comes really in handy. Still eepy. Fair enough. This is slightly loud on my end. How's the volume for you guys? Is it loud? Quiet? What's it like? Normally, you would have much better gear by the time you come down here. You'd usually have already beaten the next boss by the time you come down here, but by golly, I'm having a hard time beating the next boss, so I decided to see if I could get some good gear down here to fight him with, and the Hell Forge is one of the things I needed. You cannot make a Hell Forge, you have to find a Hell Forge. Thankfully, they're really common down here. At least in my experience. I think hell butterflies are the bug net won't work on those, will it? Nope. You need a special kind of bug net in order to catch those things. Wow, those guys are tough. Definitely need better weaponry. Now I'm hoping... to find... magma stone? Ooh. How did that get there? You got a rally? Are those random drops? I didn't realize those were random drops. Oh my gosh, it broke these lava slimes are breaking my stuff. Oh, dang it, I didn't want to do that. Now, what I actually need to do now that I have this Hell Forge is I need to get... and I don't remember how to make them, but I need to make some lava-proof potions and then use them to mine all of this stuff here in the lava pools. Though I can get close to some of it and mine it here, actually. I forgot it dumps lava all on its own. Which makes things a little trickier. Hmm. Dang it. Oh, dang it. Brutally dissected by Hellbat, huh? Well, I didn't get the medals I wanted, but I got the Hellforge. Which is just straight up better than this one. Hellstone bar. Ooh, I can make one for each of the ores that I farmed? I didn't know it was that good. Alright. I doubt I can use only 4 of those to make anything, but that's good. I can make a throne? Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna make these for later. Which one of these was I using for lighting? There we go. Now, I need to Google real quick what I need in order to make lava-proof potions. I need obsidian, I remember that much. Bottled water, fire blossom, water leaf, and obsidian. I think I've got a few of each of those. I got at least one fire blossom just now. I got 3 of them. How many water leaves have I got? 12. Let's see, did I put obsidian with my ores? I did. I got 118 of that stuff. And then I just need bottled water. I don't have any bottles, but I've got plenty of glass. Let's make 20 to start with. And then I need water, of course. Down we go. I'll just use this little itty-bitty pond, why not? Oh, that's neat. It's almost like a little spring. Too bad it's not going to actually fill after I do this. No? Wait, how do I make bottled water? Oh, it's just... I use the crafting menu for it. Got it. There we go. I'll make 10 bottled water, save the other 10 bottles in case I need them. Oh, I will probably completely forget and make more. Garland. Gender change potion? There it is, obsidian skin. So I've got 3 that I can work with for now. And that should be... I don't know if it'll be enough, but it'll certainly be enough to get me more materials. Yeah, this is a long shaft, ain't it? In fact, look at this. All the way down to the bottom. I love that it even has the pixels for the vines. It tells you what it is when you hover over it. Very neat. Normally I would not have explored quite this much by the time I beat the Eater of Worlds. It's a little surprising. You still there, Faceless, or did you fall asleep on me again? Oh, I need these guys. Because that spell right there that he's casting can be really handy to me if I can get my hands on it. Well, this place is proving to be kind of lucrative, ain't it? Lucky Magma Stone. So I got a wild one and a lucky one. Interesting. And I've got Hellfire arrows. Alright, let's go back over here, because there's a lot of stuff over here. If these things could stop melting my platforms, I'd appreciate that. Alright. Obsidian skin. Immune to lava. Guys, I think Faceless fell asleep on me again. I really do need to stream earlier and stop getting so distracted. Sorry if this isn't very entertaining for y'all. I forgot how tedious this could be. Maybe I should have made this Terraria series into a YouTube series with edits made. What? Oh my gosh! It overfilled the lava, and so the lava just flowed up into my platform and broke the whole darn thing. Gosh dang it. How is there a wood platform in the lava, or is that on the next wood platform? Alright, what I need to do now is get rid of this. I can't have this lava overfilling and breaking half of my stuff. I don't remember if I shared a link to Kaiju. I think I did. I should double check that. I'll do that right now. There's your hint that I need a stronger summon. I did indeed share my link to Kaiju. Yeah, I think the spell they cast is a pretty rare drop. So I'm not surprised that I haven't found it yet. Gosh, I love this laser gun. I do wish this thing mined a bit faster, but I think the pickaxe that I can make out of this stuff does. And then the main thing I need out of this is better mining equipment and better armor. I might be able to make a weapon as well, but I don't think I can. I don't remember for certain. There's a big boy down here with me. I have less than a minute left on my lava potion. Faceless is still here! Glad to see you're still awake, Faceless. This is quite the vein I've found here. Alright. Whoop. And now I've got 6 minutes again. Unless I was reading the wrong timer. I hope I didn't take that too soon. $174 Hellstone, which theoretically translates to 174 Hellstone bars. That's a lot, actually. I had 2 mugs of decaf coffee. If it's decaf, why are you bothering to drink 2 mugs of it? This little confined space is not ideal for fighting this thing that you can't see. It's essentially a giant bone worm dragon thing. Oh, dang it. I didn't realize I was that close to death. Bone Serpent. Underwent a merciful euthanasia by Bone Serpent. Oh, I love the creative death phrases. But alright, let's see what I can make with all of this hellstone I just got. Oh, I forgot it also uses obsidian. I knew I was missing something. But it's a good thing I had a ton of obsidian. Alright, let's start with the armor. I could summon an imp. I can make the volcano. I definitely want that. And that took up nearly all of my hellstone. Look at my big, beautiful flaming sword! And now I can do this. You can go there. You can go there as well. Is my game slowing down? Hey there, RJ! How you doing? Why'd you say Mr. Obama? Wait, did I just trash that? I don't want to trash that. Get out of there. There's a duck somewhere around here. Where is Ducky? Why it sounds so close? Was it down under? Where is the duck? What the duck, bruh? I'll use this for any of these that I don't feel like placing at the moment, I suppose. Let's see. Tools are in here. I can place my magma stones in there for now. Flowers and seeds go there. Blocks go here. Back in tools and materials, bottled water. Armors. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, there's... I want to break some of the orbs in the corruption to summon the Eater when I fight it again here, because there's something that might drop from it that might help me out. Oh, also, I'm going to move this. Yeah, this should make things much easier, I think. Hopefully! Also, I don't remember if I mentioned it, I also beat the King Slime during a random slime fall event that happened. I didn't really get much of anything useful out of it, but that is a thing that happened. Oh yeah, I didn't make the pickaxe. I was thinking I made the pickaxe. I'm like, where'd it go? I just exploded that thing! Wait a minute. It's made out of fire. Wait, why is it 50 melee damage? It was 41 before, I thought. Oh wait, is it... Set bonus 10% extra melee damage. Grants immunity to fire blocks. Cannot be set on fire. Is it critical strikes that are causing this to happen or something? Why is stuff exploding? I don't get it. Wait, why can't I break this? Break it! Excuse me? Am I dumb? Oh! Do I need the hammer? I do. Angry Band of Star Power. Well, that's not what I wanted, but that's cool. Okay, now where is one more? The only downside of breaking these is that I have to be down here to do it, and I've already said it's not the ideal place to fight the Eater. Gosh dang, those explosions. That's great. I wonder what it's going to do to the eater when I finally get to that point. What will it do to this devourer? Still more explosions. Heck yeah. Yeah, I don't want to break that neat formation up there. Sorry. Why can't I see... It's not... There we go. Why is it not showing me that down here? There we go. Weird that I can't... There, now I see the yellow. It's weird that the water affects that. I think I got the thing I wanted, but I'm also trapped down here now. Get me out of here! I can't move! Am I gonna kill it like this? What is happening? Ah! Now that I'm out and I'm dead. How did I get stuck? That was a little crazy. But that was clearly working way better than the last time I fought it. Oh my word. Okay, yeah, that's what I was going for right there. Demonic Ball of Hurt. Or just Ball of Hurt, I guess. A much better flail than what I had before. So now I can arrange these as I had them before. I forgot to use this. Oh well. Okay, now what I'm gonna do... Grab the worm food. And let's go try that again. This time, hopefully, I will remember to use my burger before I fight it, just for that extra stat boost. I think it's pretty obvious from that experience, though, that I'm a lot better equipped now than I was before, just from the new sword and armor. And maybe, right afterward, I can successfully go fight Skeletron, who I'm hoping will be easier because he won't be a massive series of dirt-swimming turrets. Skeletron is a little easier to target. It is crazy to me that these things are just exploding like this. I wonder what is causing that. Somebody want to look that up, why these guys are exploding? Alright, get out here, Eater! I forgot to eat my burger again. Oh well. Now I remembered. Okay. Back down to one body. Let's see if I can take a short breather. Keep it at one body. I'll stay at a distance for a moment. Wait for my healing. Why am I using regular healing potions, not restoration potions? Did I use up all my restorations? I suppose I did. Major improvements to all stats last several minutes, so we're good there. Alright, healing again. Alright, back to the fight. I did not mean to do that, but holy cow, I managed to flip it around. We're so close. And it's done, finally! Eat fire, Eater of Worlds. The more destructive half of the ice-fire combo I love so much. I died so many times fighting that guy. Feels good to finally be done with that. And now I've got a sword that's just as strong as my gun. Why the boop? I like how they go, eh. Me or the enemies? What are you... Talking about the zombies? Alright, what's in the treasure bag? Demonite ore, shadow scale, precise worm scarf. Reduces damage taken by 17%. Ooh. That's quite the damage reduction. And a meteorite has landed. Which... I thought that couldn't happen unless... Sorry, I'm thinking about... I know somebody else is trying to see how much equipment and progress they can make without fighting a single boss. And they managed to somehow get meteorite equipment. Which I don't think can happen until you've beaten the Eater of Worlds at least once. Now the question is, where is the meteorite? Can I see it on the map? Probably not until I've found it. Now the thing that's really funny is I might not even need the stuff that the Eater of Worlds could help me make. Now that I've already made it to the depths. Now if only I could get some kind of a light pet. What are... I need to look. What are some... Terraria light pets? I don't remember what light pets can be found at this point in the game. Can you stop? Just doing this so I can Google for a second. Let's see. Oh, wow. There's so many pets exclusive to Master Mode. How did I not know about this? Is this new? It doesn't say if any of them give off light, though. Darn, one of the things I'd like to get has to be found in a shadow orb, which are one of the things I just broke. It'd be nice if I could find a skeleton merchant and get a magic lantern from him, but those things are freaking expensive. And pretty much all of the other light pets require me to be in hard mode, which is not actually a difficulty mode, it's a phase of the game. Alright. Okay, can't get that one yet. Can't get that one yet. Can't get that one yet. Need to complete a lot more of the bestiary. So it looks like the only light pet I can get right now is the shadow orb that requires me to break orbs. Which is unfortunate because I don't know how many more of those Eater of Worlds fights I can take right now. But the sun's out now. Unfortunately, that means I cannot fight Skeletron. Skeletron can only be fought at night. But that gives me time to set up an arena for it. Gosh dang it. The Spectre Boots carpet combo is crazy. I love it. Never suffer fall damage again. Unless I'm dumb. Already 12:41, gosh dang, I forgot how late it started. Oh, he exploded and survived. What a Chad. Why do I feel so slow? Is it just because I can't get up to speed? There we go. I keep forgetting I have these. It's probably about time I start a... It's probably about time that I start separating out my NPCs and using a teleporter system. Alright, I'm gonna place these all the way out to this tree. You might wonder, what the heck are you doing? I'm building an arena with which to fight Skeletron. Beautiful. That makes things so much easier, being able to coast along on roller skates. I'm glad I found these. They're neat. There's fires up there too? I don't know if I noticed that before. You know, I was gonna build my arena up there, but I might not need to. Oh. Good thing I've got thousands more wood to work with. Dang it. Does this line up perfectly with the land over there? I think it does. It does! That's cool! Actually, let's just keep going to the tree. I didn't even mean to use that. That was a little jarring. That's perfectly placed, ain't it? Slowly approaching your death. Was this structure perfectly designed to make any arena built outside of it look good? It's just a shame that Skeletron can only be summoned at night. Oh. Now this one is going to be at a slightly different height because of the height of the blocks I started it on, but that's fine. Might look slightly ugly, I don't know. Could potentially be a good thing. I don't know if I'll need much more than that. Master cannot be summoned under the light of the day. Look at this guy. This guy looks crazy, but like cool crazy. I love it. I've got so much gold. I do not want to take a dumb risk right now. So I'm just gonna teleport back. bars. Let's just make a ton of demonite out of this ore I've got here. And yeah, now I don't actually need the demonite for anything. I've already made it all with demonite that I mined. I've already got a Light's Bane. I actually don't have the Shadow Armor, but that's because I found the ancient version of Shadow Armor, which is the same thing, it just uses the old sprites before the sprites got an update. And that's kind of funny. Believe it or not, 4 A's in a row is oddly relevant to a comic I was reading earlier. That can go in there. A stone block can go in there. Wait a minute. Can I combine these? If I can't, that's a massive missed opportunity. Increases maximum mana and regen rate. Not quite what I was looking for. I wanted regen and mana regen. Not just mana and mana regen. Ah well. I can wear this for now. Especially because my armor grants immunity to fire blocks. But you can go in there. They'll probably be handy later. I'm back to my regular face! And now that I am, let's do a little regular mining. See if I can't make some new doors. What am I grabbing onto? Oh, it's just a stone block there, alright. Bloob. You know, I was reading a comic yesterday, I think. It was called Miss Pendleton. It's an absolutely lovely webtoon with very, very good posh British lingo. And of course, taking place in, I don't know if it's Renaissance England? Well, it takes place in England. It's a romance. Very, very posh romance. And so, of course, the ladies are all very proper. They dress very modestly, hardly show any skin, etc. And on what seems to be the last page of the season... What? Oh. Well, I don't want that exploding on me. What was that connected to, though? But yeah, on the last page of the season, she's out running. And she's opened her dress a little bit and shown a little bit of cleavage. Probably just so she's not so hot while she's out running. And it's not revealed why she's running, though I do have a suspicion that it has something to do with a pair of rambunctious boys she's been watching over. But, she runs right into the love interest. They collapse on top of each other, and he's very briefly distracted by the fact that this lady's uncovered part of her chest. What is wrong with her? And somebody in the comments said something along the lines of, she breasted boobily. And it just got me laughing. What are you going to show me, Fairy? Are you going to show me the friendly boulder up there? Or are you just going to sit here and float around me for a bit? Because I would very much like to go get that friendly boulder. Why is this fairy just sitting here? Is it just waiting for me to find something worth pointing out? Heck yeah! Hopefully I don't die in mere seconds of finding one of these again. That's actually happened twice now. One of them was off stream. I wonder what would happen if I entered a boss fight with this thing flying all over the place. This fairy is still following me. Epilepsy warning. And it's gone, so there is a time limit on those, I guess. You're in a what? In a call? Did I already clear this out? I did. I'll take those, and this, and that, and this, and this. Why'd the fairy break? Did it just pick that chest as the thing to show me? I heard the click, but I'm safe! Your boulders can't kill me anymore! Why did that torch come with me? What? Or was that torch already there and I just somehow never picked it up? Now I have to wonder. What? Oh, you know what? It's because I mined out. I mined out that pond earlier, and some of the water slipped out and took out all my torches along this route. Do this. Mine out all of this lead. Which I think is actually what I need to make those doors. So hopefully I got enough out of this little bit. Red husk. Oh, cool. Those are primarily used for dyes. I think there's one or two other things they can be made with, but I don't remember. Alright, back up to the top again. And go in there. Potions. Gravitation can go in there. Alrighty, now to do a little crafting to try and get these doors put up. Might actually be most important to do a trapdoor first. I forgot I need bars, and for that I need to go to the bottom. Not as many as I was hoping, but I'll take it. Still can't make trapdoors for some reason. What about over here? Could make a tall gate. Tall gates are very cool. But I have no need for a tall gate. Right, here we go. Lead doors. Heck yeah. That'll do very nicely. Now, why can't I build a trapdoor? A regular workbench, maybe that's why. There's so many potions here I could make. Oh, come on, don't tell me that really is all the lead I have and I'm one lead shy. I think it is. Gosh dang it, I'm one lead shy now. That's not a lead door. I probably managed to get enough iron to make that. Yeah. Oh well. Close enough for now. I'll change it later. I knew something looked weird about my arrangement. I need another obsidian skin potion. I don't remember how meteor equipment compares to what I currently have, other than being able to build a nice ham axe out of it. But then again, it's probably weaker than my current equipment, on account of being intended to find and farm a meteor before you go to the underground. It is 1:04, folks, and I'm feeling a little warm. Not in a sick way, just because I'm slightly bundled up, and it's a little warm in here. My ghost is psyching me out. Another gravitation potion. There's so much money! There it is. I'm having a really hard time finding the openings in these areas. Now I can't open that chest because I need a special key that requires me to beat Skeletron first. And then I have to go find the key in his lair. I'll take that. There's a whole other... Oh, right, this is... Okay. Will you give me your magic? No. There was another one of those bone dragon things. Okay, how do I tackle this? Here we go. I can go down here to this vein. I should not be getting tired yet. Or realistically, I should be getting tired. But it's weird that I am because of my bad habit of staying up a lot later than this. It's interesting that Hellstone is backwards, where normally you need a lot of items to make a few bars, in this case, the items in the bars are actually pretty reasonable. It's the amount of bars you have to spend to make something that's high. And I'm sorry, I don't have much to say at the moment. Went on a hike yesterday. Had a great time. Toward the end of the trail, I went hiking through a long muddy patch. Took 20 plus minutes to hike through because of how muddy it was. But I managed to make it all the way through, pulling myself around weeds and stepping carefully on buried branches and such. I barely got any mud on my shoes, let alone the rest of me. I seem to be nearing the actual bottom of the world, as shown by the fact that the camera is not sinking down with me, even though I'm right here. Oh, there you go, rock bottom. Rock bottom. How much health stone do I have? 103? I think that'll be enough for everything I'm missing, but I could be wrong. Gotta keep going just in case. Still got 4 whole minutes. I almost forgot that even if I do die, the money is pretty much all I'm gonna be missing. There we go. I don't think I even have enough obsidian for all of this. Which means I'll need to get some water. And a bucket. A bunch of buckets, actually. Ow! Okay, 160 hellstone. I definitely do not have that much obsidian. Alright, so you'll see this guy's carrying a voodoo doll. If that voodoo doll falls in lava, it summons the 4th and final boss of the regular game, after which we go into what's called a hard mode. Which is technically the end game. It's the end, but the Terraria version, pretty much. Alright, let's start by seeing what I can make with what I've got. I'm gonna need that. I want that. Gonna need that. Dang it, there's just one more item and I needed it. I would have had the whole set. Oh well. What I can do now, at least, is this. Take my stuff. Thank you, worthy Abigails. You really were worthy. I'm stretching. But now I've got an imp to help me out. I've still got 31 hellstone left, so all I really need is obsidian. You can go there. Oh, now you correct yourself. That one. Oh, voodoo doll goes there. You gotta sleep now. I'm getting there too, I gotta be honest. But I want to fight Skeletron once and see if I can pull it off. The nice thing is that because Skeletron does not split into tons of parts, I can more easily fight him with my laser gun. Oh, I see. The 50 points of damage must have come from still being buffed by my burger. Have a late night to need to not pass out on stage. What are you doing on a stage? Some kind of performance? Rehearsal for what? Choir? Nice. Church choir, heck yeah. I was in one of those once. Could still be in one, but I don't feel like it. I do like singing, but... maybe I should just put away the ball of hurt. Could be fun, but depends on the community and the songs. And how much time you got in the day. Excuse me, everyone. Church is getting a little too worldly. That's interesting. Come back at night? Yep, it's already night. Well, close to it anyway. I can wait. Have I been to the top of this tower yet? What the? No! I forgot I can't use my hover boots while I'm doing that. It's a little annoying. I'd love to be able to do the hover boots and the roller skates at the same time. Not what I meant to do, but I'll take it. Alright! Now it's night. Is it really not night yet? Okay, dude. There we go. The overcomplicating things to make things fun. That's not how I expected that to be discussed. Please, battle my captor and free me, I beg you. Curse! Let me out of here. And now I can fight Skeletron on more even terms. I forgot to use my dang burger again. I also forgot to put down torches. He is not taking nearly as much damage as I thought he would from this. I might need an old favorite weapon. I'm not sure. I don't know how much damage it would do to him if my laser's not doing enough. Okay, one hand down. If I can take down the other hand, I might be able to salvage this. Come on. Definitely needed torches. Makes it easier to dodge when I can see where I am. Yep. I need to put down torches before I can fight him again. But the intensity of that fight woke me up a little bit. It's just unfortunate that it'll probably take me until sunup to get back over there. What? Did I throw my torches or something? Where'd they go? I must have somehow thrown them by accident. Well, that's not good. Let me make a few. Alright, have a good night, Faceless. Thanks for joining. Can I stop running into things that are trying to hurt me, please? Hello. Things like you. Aurora, heck yeah, that's real pretty. I like that you can kind of see the ground here. Interesting that the aurora has changed colors now. Come on, can I make it back and place a bunch of torches willy-nilly? And fight Skeletron more properly. These. One thing that is really nice about Skeletron is you don't need a summoning item to get him. Or some other method of using up resources. You can just talk to the Clothier and fight him, and that's it. And then you will need summoning stuff to fight him again, but you can summon him with the Clothier as often as you want until you get that first defeat. As long as it's night. Oh, I see what's going on. Hold on. Hold on a minute. I think we've got conflicting controls. No? Oh, auto mod caught something. Alright, so T is the throw thing, and I keep accidentally hitting that. That's what's going wrong. So I actually dropped all my torches by my house, probably. While I was trying to pull out the skates. Get away from me! Oh. All right. Where'd the Clothier go? The frick? Where is he? Did you walk outside? Is that something he can just do? Or can I really not summon him more than once in a night? Maybe I can't summon him more than once in the same night. Oh yeah, because I think that's how the curse works, is the Clothier dies to summon Skeletron. Got it. I had forgotten. Oh well, I've got my torches around now, so I can more easily fight Skeletron and be able to see what I'm doing. For next time. I do not have the time or desire to fight Skeletron. Well, I do have the desire to fight Skeletron tonight, but I don't have the time. So, yeah. I suppose I'll call it here. I might stream more of this again tomorrow. I don't know. I considered streaming, well, I'll tell you in a minute. With my usual outro. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You may find my YouTube and Discord in my Twitch profile if you would like to see more. Or if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, you may find my Twitch at the Winter Prince 52. I wanted to play some Slay the Spire, but I decided not to do that tonight in case I got so hooked on it that I wouldn't want to stream for the rest of the week. I might stream that tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. No, I can't do Thursday. I forgot I'm busy Thursday. At least for part of the night. But I might do that tomorrow or Friday. We will see. Otherwise, it's going to be more Terraria. I'm eager to continue this now that we've finally beaten boss number 2. And have a chance at beating boss 3. It's going to be tight for Skeletron, but there's a chance. I'm seriously worried about boss 4. Boss 4 is really tricky without some of the best early game equipment you can get. Which is tricky to get. But after I beat boss 3, I can go down into the dungeon and find a certain weapon that should allow me to build a much better sword. With a slight range buff to it. So that's going to be fun. Anyway, thanks again everyone. I love you all, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Good night.